Hello everyone, welcome to Easy English Stories. Today, let's learn English with a simple story. Every morning, David woke up at 5 o'clock. The alarm rang loudly in his small bedroom. Outside, the city was still quiet and dark. David turned off the alarm and sat on the bed. He felt tired, but he did not stay in bed. He stood up, washed his face, and got dressed. David lived alone in a small apartment. It was not big or beautiful, but it was clean. He made a simple breakfast and drank a cup of coffee. David had a dream. He wanted to become a graphic designer. Since he was young, David loved drawing. He liked colours, shapes, and simple designs. When he saw posters or websites, he always looked at the design first. But life was not easy. David worked as a delivery driver. Every day he drove around the city and delivered packages. The job paid the bills, but it was not his dream. After work, David was often tired. His back hurt and his eyes felt heavy. But every night he opened his laptop. He practiced design. David watched online videos. He learned how to use design software. He copied simple designs and tried to make his own. At first, his designs were not good. The colors looked strange. The text was too small or too big. David felt disappointed. One night, he looked at his screen and sighed. "Why am I so bad at this?" he asked himself. He thought about giving up. His friends did not understand him. "Why do you work so hard at night?" they asked. "You already have a job." David smiled, but he felt lonely. One evening, after a long day of work, David almost closed his laptop. He felt too tired to practice. Then he remembered his childhood. When David was 10 years old, he loved drawing in school. One day, his teacher looked at his drawing and smiled. "You have talent," she said. "Never stop drawing." David remembered that moment clearly. It stayed in his heart for many years. He took a deep breath. He opened his laptop again. "I will try one more time," he said quietly. That night, David worked slowly and carefully. He did not rush. He chose simple colours. He focused on one small design. For the first time, he felt calm. When he finished, he looked at the screen. The design was simple, but it was clean and clear. David smiled. The next day, David showed the design to a co-worker. She looked at it carefully. "This is good," she said. "You should share your work online." David felt nervous. He was afraid of bad comments, but he decided to try. That evening, he created an online portfolio. He uploaded a few designs. He wrote a short message. "I am learning design. This is my work." Then he waited. Days passed. Nothing happened. 1 week later, David received a message. His heart beat fast as he opened it. "Hello," the message said. "I like your designs. Are you available for a small project?" David could not believe it. He read the message again and again. "Yes," he replied quickly. "I am available." The project was small. The pay was not much, but David was very happy. He worked carefully on the project. He checked every detail. He wanted to do his best. When he finished, he sent the work. He waited nervously. The reply came the next day. "Thank you," the client wrote. "This is exactly what I wanted." David smiled widely. He felt proud. That night, David looked at his old designs. He saw many mistakes, but he also saw progress. He realized something important. Success does not come quickly. It comes step by step. Weeks turned into months. David continued working as a delivery driver, but now he also worked as a designer at night. He received more small projects. Some people liked his work, some did not. Sometimes David felt tired again. Sometimes he felt like giving up. But he always remembered one thing: never give up. One evening, David received another message. This one was different. "We are looking for a junior designer," it said. "Would you like to apply?" David sat quietly for a moment. His hands were shaking. "Yes," he replied. He prepared his portfolio carefully. He practiced for the interview. He felt nervous but excited. The interview day came. David wore a clean shirt. He arrived early. He took deep breaths. The interviewer looked at his work. "You have improved a lot," she said. "I can see your effort." David smiled. A few days later, David received a call. "We would like to offer you the position," the voice said. David closed his eyes. He felt happy and thankful. That night, David sat in his small apartment. He looked at his laptop and smiled. The journey was not easy, but it was worth it. David learned an important lesson. Dreams do not work unless you work for them. And if you never give up, one day, things will change. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe. See you in the next video.